Money Now reports Kenyans have been urged to focus their energies and hold Ruto's government to account.
Religious leaders have congratulated President-elect William Ruto a day after the highest court of the land upheld his win in the just concluded presidential election, urging Ruto to be a leader of all Kenyans, regardless of their political, ethnic or religious leanings, by demonstrating in word and deed justice and equality.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, we congratulate you on your confirmation as the President-elect. As the President, you'll be the saber of national unity. We urge you to be a leader of all Kenyans, regardless of their political, ethnic, or religious leanings, by demonstrating in word and deed justice and equality. We are praying for you that God will enable you to inspire confidence, dignity, and grace for all Kenyans.
Speaking at the Ufungamano House in Nairobi on Tuesday, where they held their press briefing, the leaders appreciated President Uhuru Kenyatta's commitment to a peaceful transition.
Your Excellency, we congratulate and appreciate you as you conclude your term as the President. You have led the nation over the last 10 years, during which Kenyans experienced peace and great leaps in development. We further appreciate your expressed commitment to a peaceful transition, which greatly progresses our democracy. You remain in our prayers that God will bless you and guide you so that you continue to play a role in our nation.
Kenyans have at the same time been urged to focus their energy and hold Ruto's government to account. Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV Newswatch, Nairobi.
Amen.
Moving on, the women of Kenya under the Africa Women Leaders Network, AWLN, and the Women Mediation Network have called on President-elect William Ruto to prioritize women agenda in the country and ensure the fulfillment of the pledge on women issues as contained in the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto. Speaking during a press briefing, the women who congratulated Ruto and Gachagua for the win also lauded Ruto for the call to reconciliation with other 2022 presidential contenders. They've also appreciated President Uhuru Kenyatta's commitment to a smooth transition.
We, the women of Kenya, in our own individual capacities and collectively acting under the auspices of the African Women Leaders Network, ALWN, Kenya Chapter, Women Mediation Network Kenya, Democracy Trust Fund, and ECHO Network Africa, take this early opportunity to congratulate His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, together with his deputy, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, upon the election as the 5th President and the Vice President of the Republic of Kenya. As you set agenda for your first 100 days in office after being sworn in, we urge you to prioritize the women's agenda, including actualizing the commitment for girls and women contained in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance Women's Charter, which articulates the comprehensive agenda for women of Kenya. Additionally, we appreciate the call for reconciliation that you made to other 2022 presidential contenders and all Kenyans in general, irrespective of their political persuasions. Indeed, this is the only way to get the country back to track. Congratulations, Your Excellency. The women of Kenya and ALWN commit to pray and support our incoming administration. Under the leadership of His Excellency President-elect William Samoei Ruto, and work together to make our country better, safer, and more secure place for girls, women, and indeed all Kenyans.
President-elect William Ruto has held talks with French President Emmanuel Macron as part of initiatives to strengthen the relationship between Kenya and France. In the phone conversation, Dr. Ruto and Macron expressed their desire to deepen bilateral relations between the two countries in the fields of infrastructure, agriculture, and health. President Macron, at the same time, congratulated President-elect William Ruto after the Supreme Court upheld his win in the general election. According to Macron's official residence, the French president also lauded Kenya for leveraging its position as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council to advance peace across Africa. The phone call between Macron and Ruto comes 3 years after the French president and outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta agreed to expand public-private partnerships between the two nations. Now, clerics in Nyeri County have urged President-elect William Ruto and his deputy-elect Rigathi Gachagua to embark on a journey of uniting the country after they are sworn into office. Led by Bishop Paul Wanjoy of the New Life Church, the evangelical churches have termed the win of the Joe as a win and a great achievement for all the communities in the country and asked the President-elect and his deputy to work towards bringing together all the 47 counties. The clerics also thanked Kenyans for remaining peaceful during the election and for remaining tolerant even after the results were challenged at the Supreme Court. The bishop further termed Ruto's win as a win for the church and said that the church would continue to support them as they start their term in office.
And we are here to first and foremost to thank the Almighty God for making it possible to have elections. And then after they were disputed, they went through the legal process. And finally, the Apex Court has delivered a ruling to uphold what was announced by the chairman of the IEBC. We are here to congratulate the 5th President of the nation of Kenya, His Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, together with his deputy, His Excellency, Rigathi Gachagua, who is a son from this soil of Nyeri. We are indeed grateful. We also want to say this is a great achievement to Kenya, to 47 communities living in Kenya, and the Church of Kenya at large. It is an open secret that you have partnered with the church previously. And we are confident that this partnership will continue. We trust that under your great leadership and guidance, you will bring together the country and take it to greater heights and achievement. Our prayer is that God will hold you together. God will keep you in perfect peace as you bring into reality what you spoke to us about, and we want to make our commitment in the full glare of these cameras. We are willing, we will continue working with you, and your win is our win as the church. Your win is the win for God.
Now, away from that, 24-year-old Kenyan Diana Chepkemoi, who was reported to have been detained in Saudi Arabia, arrived back home Tuesday, where she was received by her mother, Clara Chepkemoi, at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKIA, accompanied by Konoin MP Brighton Yegon, amongst other leaders. Chepkemoi, whose pictures went viral on social media highlighting her plights in the Gulf, said her woes began the first day she arrived at her employer's home. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Labour says Diana followed all the government-laid down protocols, including pre-departure training, before leaving for Saudi Arabia. In a statement, Labour Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui said the government will initiate investigations to establish circumstances that led to her plight in order to prevent such incidences from happening in the future.
I left Kenya to go to Saudi Arabia just with the hope I'll get to live a better life afterwards. But mine is just to say, if I can just be honest, mine was just a tip of the iceberg. What one anateseka, people are suffering there. My friends are suffering there. It's just that mine, nilipata that voice, nilipata support when niliongea. But people are suffering there, and I'm just pleading with the government, just please do something. People there are mentally tortured, psychologically tortured, and it's not fair. And it's a shame being told there's nothing you can do, there's nothing your government can do. I have power against your government. It's a shame. So I'm just pleading with the government, just please do something.
We really want to thank God who has done great things for us. Diana is here. She's arrived safe and sound, though she's looking weak and tired. But we thank God. And I want also to thank the people who are concerned for her rescue. I know it has not been very easy. This is a reflection of the many others who are not here. On behalf of the many mothers who are here and those who are not here, I want to say that we are happy that Diana is here. But we are feeling bad. We are just feeling very bad that our daughters, mainly these are daughters who go outside to seek for employment. It is very unfortunate that that country is not happy with us and they are treating our daughters and even others. There are those who are being employed there in unfortunate situation, and I say this must come to an end. In unfortunate situation, and I say this must come.
Sad story there. To hope that the government will do something for the Kenyans in the Gulf that have gone there to look for employment, that they will have conducive working environments. We will now want to take a short break on NewsWatch. We still have more stories and more news to come after this short break. To stay with Hope TV NewsWatch.
Are you a talented youth between the ages of 18 and 24 years? The RAV. Can you sing? Can you dance? Where Huchafua Mike or any other performances? The RAV. Auditions will take place beginning in Kisumu on the 8th of September, followed by Mombasa, Nakuru, Eldoret, and Nairobi on dates to be communicated. The RAV is a chance to showcase your talent in music, dance, poetry, acrobatics, and more, and stand a chance to win 300,000 shillings, a recording deal at Hope Recording Studios, and many more prizes. To register, send an SMS starting with #The RAV with your name, county, and talent to 22232. That is 22232 to get an invite to auditions happening near you. For more information, please call 0709 861 223. That is 0709 861 223, or log on to www.hopemediakenya.org for details. The RAV, identifying talent, inspiring passion. Powered by Hope FM and Hope TV.
Let's continue with NewsWatch. A member of County Assembly, MCA, in Embu on Monday night escaped death narrowly after he was attacked and injured by thugs who broke into his house in Ishara, Mbeere, North Sept County. Evurore MCA Duncan Boy was attacked alongside his wife and house help when 3 armed gangsters gained entry into his house at 2 a.m. after cutting window grills in one of the rooms using axes. Speaking from his homestead on Tuesday, the MCA said his efforts to fight off the thugs was unsuccessful as he was overpowered and in the process struck with an axe on the back of his head. The gang rained kicks and blows on them as they demanded money from his businesses, threatening to execute them if they didn't give out the money. Cases of insecurity are on the rise in the area, with authorities being called upon to swiftly act.
Area hii hatujawahi sikia visa ya kuvamiwa ama kuibiwa. Ni area imekuwa tulivu kabisa. This is the first episode na imekuwa hapa kutoka 209. Hii mboma nilijenga hapa 209 na nikahamia hapa hiyo 2010 na hatujawahi kuwa na maneno kama hii. Ni mara ya kwanza. It's a very isolated case ile ambayo is very unfortunate. It's a very bad experience ile ambayo mimi ningeomba serikali wafanye tu juhudi kabisa tuweze kupata wale. It's a very bad experience. Mahali unafika unatandikwa mbele ya mama, mbele ya mtoto, very ruthlessly, na kukanyangwa za ile wanakuitisha pesa. Kuna mmoja amekukanyanga juu na it is bad. It's a bad experience, I can tell you, sababu unasikia mbavu kupigwa bando ni kuumizwa. Na enyewe nataka tu nishukuru Mungu, manake hata hiyo kuniokoa tu naona ni Mungu alileta confusion juu alikuwa anasema kama wapati pesa watawacha wametuua. Lakini kwa bahati mzuri ile kuua haikufanyika, manake hata mahali alienda kutundambu hapo nilisikia wamesema kumbe wewe mmepigia polisi, hiyo gari inakuja ni ya polisi, ingiza gari hapa, ingiza gari kando haraka. Then wakasema mmeamua kutupigia polisi, wacha tuwaonyeshe hii gari tutawachomea ndani. Lakini in the hali ya kufikiria kuna polisi wanakuja, they were filled with confusion, they just left us there. And na sisi sasa after 2 minutes ndio tukatoka kwa gari tukajipatia shughuli.
Residents of Voi Town in Taita Taveta have welcomed Supreme Court ruling that upheld William Ruto's win, saying the verdict was fair. Speaking to the media, the residents said they trust the leadership of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua will bring the much-needed change in the country and transform the economy of the nation.
Nashukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya uamuzi ambao mahakama wamefanya, umekuwa wa haki kulingana na yale yote mashtaka ambayo yalikuwa yameletwa mbele yake. So mimi naamini ya kwamba kwa sababu huyu ni mcha Mungu ameingia katika uongozi, naamini ya kwamba atasaidia wananchi na ataunganisha Kenya yote mahali pamoja.
Kiuchumi naona maisha itakuwa sawa. Haitakuwa venye ilikuwa juu hii tatizo ya president kushindwa kutangaza ilikuwa kazi ngumu. Kazi watu walikuwa na kazi ilikuwa ngumu sana. Lakini venye sasa tushajua rais nani. Wapishe Ruto, kazi ianze. Tupige kazi kama kawaida.
Nashukuru vile mahakama imetoa maamuzi yake kwa sababu imekuwa ni matarajio yetu sana kuona ya kwamba wangemtangaza Ruto kuwa mshindi wa uchaguzi wa 2022 kwa sababu ule ukweli wa maneno ni kwamba yeye ndo alikuwa ameshinda uchaguzi huo. Kwa hivyo sisi tunashukuru kwa matangazo hayo.
Mimi naweza sema kwamba nimekuwa na furaha kubwa sana kwa sababu ni mara kwa mara nimekuwa nikipigia Raila kura la sijashinda katika kura ya president. Kwa hivyo naweza nikasema hii ni kama siku moja kwangu kubwa sana ya mimi kupiga kura na kushinda kwa kura yangu ya president. Kusema kweli mimi tangu nimeweza kupiga kura sijaishinda kura ya president. Na kwa mara ya kwanza mimi nimepiga kura ya president na nimeshinda. So kwangu kuna furaha kubwa sana kwa maisha yangu.
Sijaridhishwa na uamuzi kabisa. Maana kwezi niambia wale mawakili wote wa Azimio hakuna mtu alikuwa na ushahidi. Msomi kama James Orengo anawezaje kukosa ushahidi? Inakuwaje mniambia hakuna ushahidi wakati ile Madam Soweto ule wakili ananiambia alikuja pale bila ushahidi na wale na wasomi? Kwa hivyo ushahidi si wa haki. Kenya naamini pale kuna Kenya kimechezwa. Kwa hivyo Ruto amewekwa pale na watu fulani bali hajawekwa na Wakenya wenyewe.
Jambo ambalo ninafurahia kabisa zaidi ya mambo yale mengine yote ni kwamba katika serikali ya William Ruto wamama wana sehemu kubwa kuliko serikali zingine zozote zile ambazo zimekuwa huko mbeleni. Tukichukua kama kwa mfano kaunti ya Nakuru, kutoka mwanzo mpaka huku chini tunaona wamama ndio wamechukua, na tunaamini ya kwamba hiyo ni example nzuri ama muondoko mzuri katika nchi yetu ya kwamba sisi wamama tunaweza shikilia sehemu za juu kabisa na za chini kabisa.
Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha has re-emphasized that the targeted 10,000 competency-based curriculum CBC classrooms will be completed by the outgoing regime, of which he is part of. Speaking after inspecting ongoing construction of CBC classrooms in Langata, CS Magoha said the remaining 4% of CBC projects countrywide are expected to be complete by Monday next week.
as a government that is outgoing, we have a target that we have to meet. One of them is to ensure that the 10,000 classrooms are built. As you are aware, there are always issues in the cities. Apart from Kisumu and Eldoret, which have done extremely well, Nairobi and Mombasa are perennial and chronic with this type of activities. Therefore, we are still pushing. I think this is the last building in Nairobi. I've been told so many stories, but the point is that it has to be completed within 2 weeks, as the contractor has said. Generally, we have done very well. Over 50% of the counties now have completed at 100%, which means we are continuing to deliver. Globally, we have about 4% to go, which means if we are to work seamlessly until Saturday this week, we should be able to deliver what is required. There are bottlenecks. My officers are moving around. I will work in Mombasa on Thursday to ensure that we mop up what is in Mombasa. Both Mombasa and Nairobi are more or less at the same level. You have seen my officers being very happy that Nairobi is at 86, and that's not good enough. On Saturday, we want to go to Bomet and mop up again Kericho. I will send officers to go to Trans Nzoia and Elgeyo Marakwet again. And basically, by Monday, by the grace of God, we should be able to publish for the public
Coming up this September, CITAM Springboard Convention 2022 with fresh anointing to radiate God's glory as we reach out to the lost. Mark and save these dates from the 20th to the 24th September 2022 at CITAM Valley Road. The convention is themed Till the Whole World Hears and will definitely revive and uplift your faith. The Bible tells us in Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom will be preached to the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Get ready for the Springboard Convention 2022. You don't want to miss it.
Are you a talented youth between the ages of 18 and 24 years? The Rough. Can you sing? Can you dance? Where Hujafua Mike or any other performances? The Rough. Auditions will take place beginning in Kisumu on the 8th of September, followed by Mombasa, Nakuru, Eldoret, and Nairobi on dates to be communicated. The Rough is a chance to showcase your talent in music, dance, poetry, acrobatics, and more, and stand a chance to win 300,000 shillings, a recording deal at Hope Recording Studios, and many more prizes. To register, send an SMS starting with #The Rough with your name, county, and talent to 22232. That is 22232 to get an invite to auditions happening near you. For more information, please call 0709 861 223. That is 0709 861 223, or log on to www.hopemediakenya.org for details. The Rough. Identifying talent, inspiring passion. Powered by Hope FM and Hope TV.
Welcome back. Let's look at some business news. Mobility service provider Uber has announced its expansion to 4 new towns in Kenya, that is Eldoret, Nakuru, Naivasha, and Kisumu. This makes the provider available in 8 cities across East Africa. Uber head of East Africa, Imran Manji, said the company is committed to East Africa, which is a key contributor to the growth of Uber in sub-Saharan Africa. The company is passionate about helping people travel and also helping drivers increase earning opportunities.
In our time in East Africa, we have brought economic opportunities to over 12,000 citizens of our countries. And today we would like to announce that we are providing an increased number of opportunities in an increased number of cities. So we are launching Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, and Naivasha. In addition to launching these 4 new cities, we're excited to launch 2 new products in Nairobi. Given the economic times that we live in, we're pleased to announce Chap Chap Share. As I'm sure you're all aware, Chap Chap is our Go Anywhere Fast product. That is the market entry vehicle product that we have. The second product that we'd like to announce is coming on the 19th of September. And this product is Uber XL. Now, Uber XL sounds like an expensive product, but it's actually one of the most affordable ways for large groups of people to move around the city together.
The Port of Lamu is expected to soon begin tugging operations after the Kenya Ports Authority acquired a new tugboat. The newly acquired state-of-the-art tugboat MV Pate Lamu was officially received by KPA Chairman General Retired Joseph Kibwana and KPA Acting Managing Director John Mwangemi at the dockyard jetty in Mombasa. Addressing the media, Kibwana said since the commissioning of the port last year by President Uhuru Kenyatta, they have been using equipment that had been transferred from the port of Mombasa. The arrival of the 29-meter-long with 85 tons bollard pull capacity tugboat from Turkey was marked with a harbour lap, salute and berthing at dockyard jetty.
The board, as has been said earlier, is focusing on equipping all our ports with the most modern equipment in line with our vision of becoming world-class ports of choice. And to be that, we need the best equipment, and we thank the government of Kenya for having facilitated the building of Lamu and the equipping of Lamu to enable Lamu to function optimally.
The acquisition of the new tugboat is a part of KPA's development agenda, grounded on a detailed strategic plan roadmap that guides us to anticipate the emerging industry needs of the future based on marine trade trends and market needs. Out of this strategy was a need to develop a second commercial port in Lamu. The Port of Lamu has been operational since May last year, following the operationalization of the first berth. Berths 2 and 3 have subsequently been completed, making the port one of the most modern infrastructure projects in the continent, with 3 expansive berths, each with a depth of 17.5 meters and a length of 400 meters at each berth. We have embarked on a robust equipping of this facility to maximize its operational capabilities. Thus, the delivery of this tugboat, that's MV Pate, is part of the Port of Lamu's marine vessels fleet, which will exclusively offer target services for vessels calling the Port of Lamu.
And to some sports news now, Kenya's tennis star Angela Okutoi has bowed out of the US Open Girls Singles Tournament following her loss to 8th seed Australian Tyler Preston on Monday night. Okutoi blew hot and cold in the second round match, bouncing back from an initial 6-2 loss to claim the second set 7-6 before she eventually crumbled 6-1 in the tiebreaker. The Kenyan had a flying start to her campaign after seeing off German Carolina Kerl in the first round on Sunday. Okutoi now shifts attention to the doubles, where she will renew her partnership with Dutch player Rose Marie Nijkamp. The UEFA Champions League group stage begins tonight, with 8 group games being played and a further 8 to be contested on Wednesday. Tonight, Chelsea face Dynamo Zagreb in early kickoff, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang could make his debut. Man City travel to Sevilla, while Celtic have a huge night where they host Real Madrid. The 2022-2023 season finale of the Champions League will be played on the 10th of June at the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul. Right, that marks the end of our broadcast tonight on Newswatch. Thank you for watching. Till next time, God bless and stay safe. I'm Tony Mondi. Our sign language interpreter has been Boniface Murithi. Have a good night. God bless.